All right, birthday Yahweh, birthday Oshai, Kala Yahweh, birthday Oshai, birthday Kakadash, Double to the elder apostle, great Wilson, who will, share citation, the awesome, the person of the truth, about the four corners of the earth, to the spirit of power Yahweh, birthday Oshai, that I hope will let, and who will inwardly call God, named Yahweh, who will inwardly call Jesus Christ, named Yahweh Shai, the Hebrews, like consistent of the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians, and those in line intended go back to the one tribe of Israel, due to the scattering among the nations across the four corners of the earth. This is Mahari Coffin, Great Minister Los Angeles camp, passing out elections. I'm not dollar will be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. Alright. Now this is going on right now with Israel attacking Iran. Alright. And lead to the plot to draw them out. So the United States out. Alright, which the United States already got involved shooting anti-missiles. Right, against Iran meant to go to Israel. All right, we already know. And then the chief prince, all right, there shall be a guard unto them. A guard unto who? Iran, all right, which is Russia. All right, so this I got rid of the Fed. This clip taken from the redacted. Okay. It's called both major players that enter into the war, and it could very well lead to World War III, like kick it up to another level. Okay, let's roll a clip.
They, if if they allow Iran to be pulled away, this speaks volumes, and it's not good for Russia. Who signed a strategic framework agreement in January 17th. Iran has stepped up to the plate to help Russia, and if Russia is seen as standing by idly while Israel and the United States achieve regime change, this is not a good thing. The same thing with China. The other thing is China needs to send a signal too that what goes around comes around. And if the United States actually thinks that it can go and pluck off an important Chinese ally like Iran, then maybe it's time China demonstrate that they can pluck off an important American ally like Taiwan. A couple years ago we were talking about, oh my God, a war in Ukraine, but we can't conceive of the war expanding to Iran, and we could never conceive of the war expanding to Taiwan. I think today all bets are off, and if this conflict in Iran is not resolved soon, you are looking at the real potential of a spin-off conflict between China and Taiwan in the not too distant future, because China cannot allow the United States to go around, and neither can Russia, to pluck off important allies like Iran.
I don't know if you just heard that, but that was thunder when you said that. So you've been punctuated by the gods.
Yeah.
Yep. So, hey, for property state, it could very well escalate. All right, for property state. Okay. With the MOTB being implemented right around the corner. All right, we know Trump will be the one that's going to implement it. And then World War III, full-fledged. All right, let's get the property picture. Back to 24. And this was the type of inquiring of what to look for to know when he come back. All right, verse 3. That he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? All right, what are the signs to look for to know what you're coming back? All right, taking that just chapter 9, they what? The Byzantine diligently in itself. All right, that these prophecies are a measuring tool to know when your house is coming back too. What shall be the signs that are coming in the end of the world? Whose world? He thought evil. Don't call white man. This world going down. So it's all these things taking place. All right, and how shall I answer and say unto them? Take heed, no man deceive you. All right, a lot of people are being deceived out here. There's something down to verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. thee that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? So, hey, the report, the war is here, all right? Things were going on in the news, all right? Iran is still flying missiles nonstop, all right? The Iron Dome not working no more, all right? The United States stepped in to help, all right? The other countries, Jordan and Saudi Arabia, opened up their airspace for Israel. So people, by doing that, you already have picked a side and got involved in the war. See? So that's what World War is: multiple nations in a war, in a battle. All right, well, we all know all these nations get into war for the judgment at Valley Yehoshaphat in Joel chapter 3. All right, it's determination to gather the nation. All right, judge all these nations. All right, what they did to Israel at one point in time. Okay. For nation shall rise against nation. That's what's going on right now. All right. We know the real player behind Iran is Russia, and behind Israel is the United States. Well, even though, okay, Israel controls the United States. All right. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of Star Wars. So these are just the beginning of bad time. All right, of the birth pain. Okay. So, the elite in a plot. Israel started attacking Iran. Was that 51 or 54? Jeremiah is the wrong book. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shai that he hath taken against Babylon, America. All right, property. All right, so today's Babylon. All right, and his purposes. And he had purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. All right, the rulers, the elite. Surely the elite of the block, which is Israel, shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. All right, so make their habitation desolate with them. So both places will be destroyed. All right, Israel and United States. All right. It was the Iranian minister or Iranian commander said that they're gonna wipe Israel off the face of the earth, off the map. Part of prophecy. All right, but they're not gonna be the only one to do it. Other nations are gonna do it as well. Okay. Well, Russia thought. Ezekiel 38, 1, and the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, that thy face to get God in the land of Magog, the chief prince of me taking the ball. That's today's Russia. Alright, because Russia don't mean chief prince. Alright, the Hebrew you would think were Shar. Alright, chief or head prince. They prophesied against him. The day that day is the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of me taking the ball. And I will turn thee back and put hook into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses, horsemen, and all of them clothed all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shield, all of them handling sword. Alright? That's the army of Russia. Okay? If they're Persia, which is ancient Iran, alright? Ethiopia, East Africans, and Libya, Northern Africa with them, all of them were chilled in their shield and helmet. Gomer, all his band, the House of Tak Amon of the North Quarter, and all his band, and me the people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepared for thyself, thou and all thy enemies, like all thy companies that are assembled unto thee. Alright, and we're one of the nations assembled with them, Persia, which is Iran. Right? We know Russia is backing up Iran. Like got rid of, they had an agreement they signed in January 17th. Alright, to be each other allies. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. See? And it'll be a guard unto them. Okay? And then go into they're gonna help destroy Israel as well. Okay. So Russia and the United States are getting involved in this war because of the country that they support. Alright, the United States support Israel. The League of the Flock shall draw them out. They draw the United States out, and Russia is a guard unto Iran. Alright, the biblical name is Persia. Alright. Revelation. Revelation 15 and 16, he gathered them together into a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. Alright, the actual Hebrew is Armageddon. Alright, hard mountain, and Gadwan is troops, plural. Many troops, those. Alright, all gonna be gathered there. Alright, in Western Asia. Alright, so-called Middle East. Yeah, okay, here it is. Revelation 16 verse 12, and the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, which we know is drying up. And the water thereof was dried up at the way of the king of the east might be prepared. Alright? Mainly Russia, alright? That's a plural, but mainly Russia could be coming from the east. Alright? Cross into what? Into that region. Alright? So all these things being stirred up. Alright? To get moved closer and closer to World War III being fulfilled. That's why second Ezra said, without the part of the sign, so this part of the sign coming to pass. Then in chapter 9, verse 1, he has to be there instead measured out the time diligently in itself. But these, what I mentioned earlier, all right, the prophecy is the measurers. All right. And without these part of the time pass, which I had told you before with the prophecies. That's what I was reading about it. And that's how we know we're moving closer and closer towards Christ. The part of the signs is coming to pass. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Alright, and that's going on as well. So like I said, we're moving closer and closer to World War III. So that's Shalom.